Welcome to the ultimate Nexus, where the worlds of the thrilling kill counts, my bad what ifs, prediction of death bell, engaging reaction, captivating top tens, insightful reviews, spy chiller horror, mesmerizing anime coverage into a single epic destination. Join us as we explore the vast of entertainment where every video is a gateway to a new adventure and discoveries. Subscribe now and embark on the epic journey through the ultimate nexus of entertainment. Get ready to experience the extraordinary, only the ultimate entertainment nexus. Nexians, welcome. I am the Nexius William Prouty. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm actually doing the second to the last. Then I will do my kill count. My kill count, you guys already voted, is Invincible. Released in 2021. But I will actually not give you the I will actually give you the trailer when I do my last thing. Let's begin with Family Guy's own Chris Griffin. Chris Griffin did the worst things. He revered as the oldest boy, but he's the second Griffin child. He's sweet and caring, but he can be selfish, creepy. But he's one of my favorite characters, but he can be dumb, selfish, creepy, and downright awful in the fucking show. But honestly, in the beginning of Family Guy, he is smart. But as the show goes on, he gets dumber and dumber. So, I'm actually doing the top 10 things Chris Griffin did in Family Guy that were the worst. I am tearing a new one in horror movies. I'm tearing a new one in TV shows. In TV show characters. Let me get. Before I go, before I get to it, there's a big question. Will you like my videos? Will you comment? Will you subscribe? Please. Will you share this with a friend and tell them to watch this? I do jokes and tear in to people. Share my kill counts. Share my top 10s. Or share my shorts with them. This is your act of duty to share. Let's begin. Number 10, severely injured Brian to talk to a girl. Oh my God. Really? Really? Okay, honestly, Brian is my most hated character on Family Guy. But the do I want to see him hurt in this episode? Fuck no. Brian is still a decent character, but I don't want to see him hurt. In Long John Peter, Chris had no difficulty talking to girls, but he always scared them off. But he actually have fallen in love with Anna. But to tell you the truth, Peter have involved with it, and she won't talk to him. So he viciously beats Brian with a chair to so he can see Anna. Little regard to Brian beaten. You do this to talk to a fucking girl. It's like I can't remember the episode. It's like you hid Meg so you can pretend she's dead. Jerk. Homecoming King number 9. Chris the Homecoming King. Honestly, from Run Chris Run, Chris is not a fucking cool kid. But when he feel like popular in this, he become a fucking he actually think Brian Stewie, which Stewie, my main man, actually take pity and let the prom king. But my man Stewie actually say, I will, when Chris say, I will claim Stewie room, my room. Go take a bath, you Bino Gorilla. I think or something that is a sick burn. I don't remember. But he actually did do a sick burn. He soon learned the truth and he devastated. They only took pity on Chris because frankly he only took pity on Chris and he just let the power go to his head. Man, Brian and Stewie, honestly, Brian my least favorite character, but when they actually combine their 2 cents, they actually form a good team. I actually love Brian and Stewie episodes. Even though Brian a douchebag, I love to see future episodes where Brian and Stewie work together. Number 8, Chris steal from Lois. Honestly, in this episode, Chris always get picked up. Honestly, to tell you the truth, have you always get generic brands? Well, Chris hate getting picked up by get generic brand, so he steal money from Lois. But to tell you the truth, Meg caught him in the act and blackmail him to do her chores, and the punishment is worse than the crime in case a pretty harsh lesson. To tell you the truth, he run away to the only man. Why you run away to Herbert, Chris? The most hated person I hated. Honestly, you can run away to Cleveland, Joe, Quagmire, but Herbert? You're not too bright, are you? Can everybody say it? No! Chris and Meg steal from the retirement home. Yeah, this is number 7. Honestly, this is also a Meg, but mostly it's Chris. From the Heartbreak Dog. Oh! Really? Wait, Heartbreak Dog? This is a fucking B plot. From the Heartbreak Dog of Brian. Guys, can you believe it? Honestly, in this episode, in this B plot, Meg and Chris steals from the fucking nursing home. But I actually already know this episode from the Heartbreak Dog B plot, because Heartbreak Dog is the same episode where we actually see Bonnie and Brian actually elope. Honestly, to tell you the truth, Meg and Chris do get together, but Meg actually started to steal from the store, do it, but Chris find out to store amass treasures of stolen goods in the end. Honestly, today, number 6, Chris Hay Bryant. From North by North Quahog. Oh my god. Honestly, to tell you the truth, Brian actually, everybody say dog is my best friend, but honestly, to tell you the truth, everybody but Chris. Brian is everybody's but Chris, because Chris seems not to like Brian at all at times. For instance, Brian is left at charge during the episode North by North. Chris hurt his feelings and he tell him he had no soul. He appears to like Brian if he has a different pet, and Chris tell Brian that he hates him. Honestly, to tell you the truth, when I see this clip, I kind of laugh. This was harsh, but seeing Brian cried is my guilty pleasure. See Brian cry when Chris say he has no soul. He wish he had a different pet. Chris is hate him. Honestly, this is my guilty pleasure because it turned Brian into a new one. This is my job, and he just did it for me. Chris spy on Meg. Honestly, Brian sings and swings. Honestly, with the best episode of Brian comes with Chris's creepiest. Honestly, Chris actually is a teenage boy and he crossed a real line. He spied on his sister. He sneaked in a closet and tried to spy on his sister when she invited a girl over a backfire and he got caught sneaking in a closet. This is a guilt. Honestly, this is a teenage boy, and honestly, this is just. Honestly, this is just. I will not say this is a guilty pleasure of mine. This is what teenage boys do when they're curious about a girl. But this is more creepy if you're trying to record the fucking girls. Chris becomes short-tempered and nasty. From trade places, honestly, when Chris and Meg swap places with their parents. But this episode had my favorite line. Come on, Faker, it's just a spitball. I can't believe they had, I don't know how or what, why they spit, or how they spit an actual bull out of a tube. And Chris actually swapped places, but Chris actually got to start working at the Pawtucket Brewery, can't handle the pressure, and becomes short-tempered and nasty, and he have a terrible temper and start yelling and suffer a heart attack. I will say, well, Chris becomes short-tempered and nasty and start yelling at people, but he couldn't handle the pressure. Yeah, bullying Meg. This is number 3. So, number 3 in bullying Meg. Honestly, it's common for siblings to be rivals, but this is various. He actually become better enemies with Meg, and he actually is a running gag and need to be stopped to be bullying Meg. Meg is the butt of the joke and need to be stopped because everybody bullies Meg. Meg. I had to do that. I had to do that. It from season 2, and Peter, when Chris actually say Meg, and Peter go, which is a good because everybody bullies Meg. Get a new hobby, guys. Bullying Meg is not new. It's getting old. Number 2, Chris sent an inappropriate picture to a girl. Honestly, in the app of the day, Chris actually, when the characters evolve, Chris still can't talk to a girl. So, whatever you do not get advice from Neil Goldman and send an inappropriate picture to a girl he likes. Honestly, he kind of in this episode, he kind of got registered as a sex offender, and now he actually can't. He just really is a registered sex offender now. Chris listens soon get a whole lot of trouble, and Chris admit his mistake and apologize. Regardless, he's suffering the consequences of his actions. Chris lets his popularity change him. Honestly, in this episode, Steroids, which is my best episode of Stewie, get a beat on Brian. Honestly, Connie actually date Chris, but he let popularity go to his head and break up with Connie. So he actually become a freaking bully and become a fucking popularity hound. But the only way to stop a popularity hound is to stop a fucking popularity hound. And this is number one because, frankly, Chris, fuck you, you piece of shit. Chris actually is 14, but I actually can say fuck you. So, here's my outro, and I will actually do the trailer for Lois, and after I'm done with the trailer for Lois. Okay, thank you for being a part of the Ultimate Anime Nexus community. We hope you enjoy. You know what go on. Exploring the diverse realms of entertainment with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay connected with us and miss out on thrilling kill count, my band, what ifs, predictions, epic predictions of death battles, engaging reaction, captivating top 10s, insightful reviews, spy chill horror, and mesmerizing anime content. Join us on the epic journey through the realm of the Ultimate Entertainment Nexus, the Ultimate Nexus Entertainment, and join where every video is a new adventure waiting to be discovered. Until next time, keep exploring, keep watching, and keep experiencing the extraordinary with the Ultimate Entertainment Nexus. Stay tuned for the next video. Have a good day. Bye. Are you ready for my final top 10? Which is the worst of the wife of Peter Griffin, Lois. She cheated on with the President Bill Clinton. Meg's boyfriend. Have a gambling addiction. Kleptomania. Bullying Meg. Force herself on Peter. Attempt to seduce Justin Bieber. Bully Joyce Kenny. Screen adult film in church, and help run a meth lab. All this and more in the top 10 list of Lois Griffin. My most hated Family Guy character. Have a